Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, Allie LaForce is our reporter. Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Now Denver's starting 5. They've got Anthony, and it's Vaughn in at the point. And for the Pelicans, and it's Burks in at the 5 spot. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
It'll be the Pelicans off the tip. Here's Walton. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. Pass to Terry. Here's Humphries. He's guarded by Anthony. Releases. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
Down low. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Walton. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Here's Humphries. No good from outside. Here are the Nuggets with the ball. Mullen, pass to Jordan. The Pelicans pull it in, coming off that win against the Sixers.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Humphries. 23 points for him last game against Philadelphia. Misses the 3. Humphries has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Here's Jordan. And he makes it.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Walton. Pass to Terry. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Counted from distance. Jordan's got 7 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
High-value assist there, finding him inside for the finish.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
And the first one at the line is good. Teagues checked in for New Orleans. And Denver with a change here, too. Wade's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Mullen pass to Humphries. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Mullen. Jacks up a 3. And McMillan pulls it down. Denver leading by 3. Here's Jordan. Soft touch off the glass. 9 points in the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Walton to the paint. Here's Burks. Off with the layup. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
So it's the Pelicans now. 8-point game. Pass to Mullen. Here's Humphries. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. He buries it from 3. Jordan's got 15.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Mullen. And the Pelicans miss again.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now the Pelicans in transition. Burks for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Burks has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
From deep, Jordan. It's hauled in by Mullen. Pelicans trail by 8. Pass to Humphries. Launches it. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Mullen, pass to Jordan. Shoots over Burks. Jordan with the bucket.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Here's Walton. Still no points. The layup misses. And it's Anthony with the ball for Denver. Their last encounter was in Denver.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Jordan. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. It'll count. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets, ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what you take so far?
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
On the court for Denver, we've got Butler, and it's Jenkins in at small forward. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, cool hands in the last outing against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He dropped 56 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Thanks, Allie. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game,
the previous play is under review.
18.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
It's time for them t-shirts. Who out there needs a free t-shirt? I can hear you. All right, y'all. I'm looking for the loudest section. If you get loud, you get t-shirts. So let's go.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Terry's checked in. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
That one misses. The Nuggets lead by 11. Pass to Jordan. On the wing, Wade. 5 on the clock. And Jordan is good for 3. Jordan's got 27.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Blunt, covered by Jordan. You got a piece of it. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. And the layup is good. That's .29 for him.
and just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Already he's looking at his third foul. But I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Here's Walton, covered by Jordan. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by Denver. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Wade, the pass to Jordan. Lays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Walton. Shot clock at 6. Here's Blunt. He had 9 points in his last time out. And here's Denver. They're on a 9-1 run. From deep, Jordan gets the 3 ball to go. Jordan's got 34 points.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom. We're not even at halftime, and already he's got 4 fouls. They're definitely going to have to limit his minutes the rest of the way.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. New Orleans calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
It's the Denver Nuggets. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back after this.
Hello, everybody.
Seems like they can't miss. Just rolling offensively, getting whatever they want.
You haven't heard this in a while, fellas. SLN, Shaq-like numbers. When you're doing that, it means dominance.
That's exactly what I was going to say. And now that we have some time, let's see how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
I was just thinking about all the changes we've seen to the All-Star voting process over the years. A lot of new factors in play now.
Yeah, like social media. Definitely tips the scales when it comes to who's selected.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Denver shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. And it's Walton in at the one. That's the Pelicans 5. Pass to Wade. And here's Jordan. Three-pointer, no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Here's Walton. Yep, count it.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Jordan high post. Puts it up from 12 and off the glass. That one's good. Jordan's got 36 points. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Nuggets?
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Paxson passes to Walton. Terry. It's rebounded by Wade. To the middle. Here's Jordan. And again, it's Denver converting.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
New Orleans is shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. And they're on the run. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Paxson. Sends it home from three-point land.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Pass to Jordan. There's the triple. Drills it from deep. Jordan's got 43 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth. fourth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
That three's off the mark. New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
At the line for New Orleans, Walton. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. So both teams making some changes here. Good on both. Clark with it. Pass to Jordan. This one for 3. Knocks down the long J. Jordan's got 12 points here in the second half.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
They set a pick. Here's the 3. The rebound by Sims. Denver's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. The shot's good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Humphries. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Butler off the drive.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nuggets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And tonight's win will give them an even 40 on the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Cool Hands.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust. And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Pass to Humphries. Burks a screen on Butler. Floats one, and the layup is good.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
The 3 is up. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
So no problem for Denver as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForge.
You earned that one. Solid effort tonight on both ends. I gotta get up early tomorrow to wait in line for some barbecue. No overtime tonight, okay?
If you want to swag out your feet, then you should come to our upcoming game. We'll be giving out nugget shots to everyone in attendance. Attention, Nuggets fans. There are still seats available for upcoming games. To learn more and score your seats, visit us at the ticket booth or online. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you have any issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Nuggets along with your issue.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Henderson, also Payton out there, and it's Hayes in at the point guard. And for Denver, Anthony is out there with Vaughn, then it's Jordan, then it's Mullen, and it's Sims in at the 5 spot. Greg, we've got 2 of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Here's Klein from the arc. The rebound by Mullen. Jordan against Payton. Vaughn, the pass to Sims. Count that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by Anthony.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Klein. And the Knicks miss again. Inside, Vaughn. A second chance effort, and it's good on the way up.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Hayes after the Nuggets pick up 2. Such a wide open look.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Jordan with the bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
At the line for 1.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so...
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like that.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Midway through the season now, the power rankings starting to show a more complete picture. Taking a look at New York, they still have a firm hold on that second spot. Strong place to be.
And when I look at the Nuggets, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they for real, but they may be the team to beat.
And the free throw, no good. Nuggets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Now here's Hayes. 17 points in his last outing. Kozlov, defended by Mullen. Klein, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. He's with it. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Pass to Payton. Clock at 6. Here's Klein. New York, no good that time either. From deep, Jordan, another 3 for Denver.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Knicks trail by 11. Outside, Payton. And the dunk by Payton.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, cool hands in that last outing against the Bucks was tremendous. He scored 63 points, and he was all over the glass in that one, with a season high in rebounds. Totals like that put him in rarefied company. A game for the ages. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Here's Hayes. After the made shot from Jordan, out of bounds, Denver takes possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Wade, he's checked in for Vaughn. Burton's checked in for New York. Payton against Jordan. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Henderson with the ball for New York. 11-point game. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
And so it's New York with it. Denver getting their last shot to go. Hayes, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Jordan with the bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Knicks trail by 16. Now Hayes hasn't made one yet. Misses from close range. Now, here is Jordan. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Nuggets lead by 19. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, you've seen the Nuggets really take control here.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
McMillan is out there with Jordan. Then there's Wade. And it's Jenkins in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And, Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Jenkins. Still without a basket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Knicks have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Some nice passing by New York here. No good from Bledsoe. Denver's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Here's Jordan. And it's Denver scoring again.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Some changes. Sims is checked in, and it's Vaughn in for Clark. And so here is New York. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Here's Burton. Still yet to score. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's True. New York missing again.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Denver.
To the paint. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. And here is Payton, following the 3 from Jordan. Payton passes to True. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And the Nuggets with some changes. McMillan comes in for Jordan. And Anthony subbed in for Wade. Marion, he's checked in for New York. Hayes comes in for Drew. He's checked in for Denver. Mullen comes in for Jenkins. 34 seconds left in the first half. It's good from long range.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
To the middle, here's Kozlov. Lays it up off the glass.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Jordan on the wing. Covered by Payton. Jordan passes to Anthony. Here's Sims. Right side, Jordan. Here's the 3. The shot, no good. Here's Klein. He nails the buzzer beater.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And so it's Denver, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this.
Thanks for being here. Let's kick things off with a check on the... Guys, how about our Eastern Conference winner?
He's been doing big things down in the paint, using his size and power to just flatten out the competition, outworking anyone who tries to challenge him. This is what I like to see.
There's really not much more you can ask for from your big man.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Nuggets.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak, it just needed a capper. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Cool Hands in this game, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to...
The interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And New York, looking at who they got. Anderson out there with Payton. Then there's Hayes. And it's Klein in at the shooting guard position. And here's Hayes. No scoring in this one. Pass to Henderson. Back to Hayes. Henderson with it. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Now here's Payton. He has 5, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. Denver calls timeout. Zadores, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner 3 now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break mentally. Physically, just recharge here quickly.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Henderson. Hits the jumper in space.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Good on the shot.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Knocks it loose. Payton kicks to Hayes. Some nice passing by New York here. Off target from three-point range.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And the basket is good. Jordan's got 41.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Hayes the pass to Payton. Here's Klein. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Klein's got 11 points.
I'll tell you, he turns a difficult situation of duress into a simple basket with a precision pass out of the double team.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Down low. Shoots the three. Rebound by the Nuggets. Sims has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Jordan. And it's good for 2. Jordan's got 45 points.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Kicks it out to Mullen. Again, the Nuggets score.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. No one near Payton as he lets it go. The three-pointer no good. For Denver, they've gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. Jordan passes to Sims, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
New York's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Hayes, no good.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Outside, Payton. New York missing again.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Jordan, that's for 2. Knicks with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Good if it goes. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Denver sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, put the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Check in for the Nuggets. And New York making a change.
All right, everyone. That was your Denver Nuggets dancer. Let's make some noise.
Here's Hayes. Denver grabs the miss. Jenkins got 4 rebounds now tonight. We've got Butler. Jordan is out there with McMillan. Then puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
And good! There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Hayes the pass to Payton. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Jenkins. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Jordan's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Denver's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. We've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Denver.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off. with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jordan.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Henderson, no one around him. Offline with his three. Jordan looking around. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, it just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.
Wins pay the bills, baby. Shaking MP. Good, MP.